Hi my lovelies, so what we're going to do today is we're going to work on the lower body. I am wearing ankle weights, it's up to you whether you do or not, and I am going to use a yoga block as well. Again, if you don't have one of those, you could use a thick book, and you don't have to use ankle weights, you could use hand weights if you're wanting to, or just work through your body weight. We are going to start by on all fours and start to warm up. I want you to bring the wrists directly underneath the shoulders and you're in a quadruple position. I would tuck the toes under so you can work on your wrist and foot mobility. So spreading those fingers, I want you to really start to connect with the breath. So inhale through the nose and then exhale through the mouth, through to the ribs. So really start to work with the breath. So you really want to start to function through that pelvic floor. If you get the breath right, the pelvic floor will naturally start to work. On the next exhale you perform, I want you to draw in the navel towards the spine about 40%. From here we're going to guide with the breath. We're going to take the next exhale to cat, drawing the eye gaze towards the navel, and then take it to cow, drawing the eye gaze towards the ceiling. So really starting to warm up, flow with the breath. As long as you're breathing, that's the most important. Try and stay relaxed through the shoulders. I want you to now, on the next cat, take it up to a downward dog. Start to foot pedal through as we really start to warm up through the legs, drawing the sit bones high and pushing each individual heel down. Keeping the arms long and keep the chest open as much as you can. Both heels come down now. Push forward into a plank position. Push back to the downward dog. I want you to come back into the plank position, drop through the knees and push all the way down to cobra. Slow and controlled. So let's just start to warm up the back. Going to go a little bit more deeper by bringing in those triceps. We're going to do one more. Tuck the toes back under. Push all the way back to the downward dog. Foot pedal through. Take it to three-legged dog on the left leg and come all the way through into your lizard. Start to open up through the hips. So I'm just pushing on the thigh, not the knee, onto the blade of the foot. Taking the other hand back down, take it all the way back to the downward dog. Take it to three-legged dog, right leg, step through to lizard. Again, pushing open. Keep applying that breath. Last one, come all the way back to the downward dog. Open up the feet a little bit more. Both heels coming down into downward dog. Then coming all the way, stepping forward into a squat. If you can't come into a squat, you could go up and down. We're going to be coming up soon. So really try and sink the pelvis down. And then carefully come all the way up and shake out those legs. So if you have a block, I want you to pop your heels on, and we're going to start off with a squat sequence. Think about keeping the chest proud as you can, shoulder blades back. We're just going to bring the arms and we're going to come to where we can in a squat and then flow the arms open, coming down and flow. So we're really working on pushing the knees over, if you can, really working that hip, knee, ankle mobility. The block should help you to get that depth. If you're not using a block, you may be going wider with your position of your feet. From here, we're going to work on a hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, keep core drawn up, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully back up, back to the flowing squats. So really starting to get the oxygen flowing through the muscles. Really starting to warm up a bit more deeper. And then after this, we're going to be going into a lunge sequence. I am going to use my foot on the block in the lunge sequence. Let's come back to the hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Stay strong for 3, 2, 1. Come off the block and shake out those legs. So if you are using the block, you will have the front foot on. So I'm going to bring the left foot into position. I want to keep the heel grounded on the block. Then you're coming into your lunge. So just position your block. Make sure that you are guiding with the breath. Coming into your static lunge position. Stay tall in the chest. Coming down. Driving up on that exhale. You might be holding the hands in front, or you may be using the arms like this. This will help you more with your balance. We're now going to start to add on. The next layer, we're going to tap in a moving lunge, step out, lunge down. So this is our next flow. Stay tall. You'll only have a slight hinge from the pelvis. So really thinking about strengthening that left leg. The moving leg will be totally fine. We're going to start to add our next layer. From here, we're going to come into a curtsy, back to a lunge, back to a knee in. Are we ready? Reverse lunge. Cross to curtsy, back to lunge, step in. Keep your focus. Starting to build that intensity now, but you can do it. Make sure you're keeping that heel on the block. So really getting the grounding of the feet. Hopefully that heart rate is starting to build. You're doing well. Two more sets. Then we'll be adding the next layer. We'll be staying down in the curtsy after one more. Staying here, up and down. Still keep that front foot grounded. Still keep that core engaged. Really focus, you can do it for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, last one. Come off the block, shake out that leg, well done. Okay, so we've got that sequence coming in on the other side. If you need a little breather, do so. Okay, so it's right foot on now. First starting off in those curtsy static position. Whenever you're ready, we're going up and down. Two more and then we're adding on the moving lunge. Stepping in, step out, lunge down. Keep your focus. Working that balance, really important to work on strengthening through the hip flexors, but really engaging through the glutes and the hamstrings. Next layer coming in, we lunge back. We go to curtsy, lunge back in and tap. I'm getting closer to the front. I'm going to pull back a bit. You ready? Lunge, curtsy, lunge, tap in, stay strong. Really zoning in through those glutes, through those hamstrings, making strong legs. Keep focusing through the breath, through the core. And just be aware of your balance one side compared to the other. Sometimes it can be very different depending on how we've overused our body. We've got 3 more. Then we add on that next layer. We know what it is. Two more. Stay strong now. On the next one, we stay in the curtsy and we go up and down. Stay in here for 10. Really work the depth for 9. For 8. Last one, and shake those legs. Hopefully you are feeling that coming in. From here, we're going to take it into a wide squat position. Grab your block if you've got it. If not, just place your hands towards each other or clasp them. From here, we're taking it into a wide leg squat, pushing the block towards each other, Exhale. Inhale. Still zoning in through the glutes. Really getting the inner thighs working. Make sure you're grounding through the heels and through the toes. Keeping the chest proud. Two more. Last one. Stay in the squat position. We're going to hinge forward. We're going to come up, but we're not coming out of the squat. Hinge. If you need to do this standing, you can do. Squeeze the block, push the force towards each other. Keep the abdominal connection. Keep going. Then we're going to add another layer on. From here, we're going to stay length forward into a sumo deadlift position, and we go up and down with the legs only. It's coming in for 10, 9, 8, work your depth. Really push those knees open. For 4, for 3, for 2, stay here and pulse for 10. Bottom half for 8, for 7. Doing well. You can do it. We're right near the end. For 4, for 3, for 2. Last one. Block down and shake out those legs. Super work. So if you have got your ankle weights on, take those ankle weights off now. And actually we'll still keep the block. From here we are coming down onto an all four position. So tucking the toes under, we're going to come up into a hover, slowly tap the knees down and then back up. Whenever you're ready, join me. I've got my left hand on the block. You do not need a block. If you are working with a block, you're going to be working more asymmetric. So we're going to get deeper into the back wall one side compared to the other. Last one. Have a little breather. From here, the opposite side, so left hand is on the block, right knee, we're going to come up to a butt kick. Bring it in. Try not to lean over to the other hip. Really try to be as accurate as you can, so you're really stimulating through that core. Keeping the pelvis as equal as you can. 2 more. Last one. Stay up in the butt kick. Come down on the forearm where the wrist was on the block. Slow and controlled. Really work through those hip circles. So I'm guiding with the knee. Slow and controlled. So we work through the hip curls. Hopefully feeling those obliques coming in as we're circling through this. 2 more. Last one. From here, come back onto the wrist on the block. Cross over. Out to clam. Cross over. And out. Two more, then you can have a breather, and we'll be switching that block over on the other side, and have a breather. Come off. If you need to circle out your wrists, do so. So we've got the same routine on the other side. And we're going to start off with that hover, just so we can get into the back wall more and provide more oxygen to that area. Tuck that toes under, coming up, tap down. Good core control. Keep that neck in line with the lower back. After this, we're going to work butt kick on the left leg. Remember, your right hand is on the block. If you're doing it the other direction, totally fine. For 10. Slow. Bring that knee in. Slow. Keep it stable, the pelvis. Really want to work deep core. I was thinking about correcting our body at the same time. After this, we come down on the forearm, and that is coming in, staying up, slow and controlled calves. Really working through those hip circles. You can have a look at the leg, or you can keep centre. Really take the time, be aware of the hip socket, the joint. What does it feel like compared to the other? So you just want to be making an assessment. From here, come back up onto the wrist, stay with the hover. We come back, we open, clamp. This is your last one, I promise. Hopefully those glutes and hamstrings have woken up today. Three more. For 2. Last one. Move your block out the way. Well done. Just start to shoulder roll out. Big arm circles. That upper body has worked more than you think, especially in our warm-up exercises. And now let's lay on the back and stretch out the legs. So keeping a flex foot, you might have the other leg bent, you may have it extended, breathing into that hamstring. Starting to get that breath back a little bit. Bring the knee in, independently stretching the back. And then take that knee over and take the same arm out and then take it into your advanced hip stretch. Keep the shoulder blade down of the arm that is extended. Taking it all the way back to the centre, take it to eye of the needle. You can either push away here or you can collect. Keep breathing into the glutes. Still stay equal with the pelvis on the floor though. So you don't want to be shifting over to one side to make the movement. And if that is you, I'd take it to the floor version where we didn't elevate. Taking it to the other side now for your hamstring. If you lengthen the leg out, do the same. Don't want any shaking going on in the hamstring muscle, so you might have to take it slightly out. Then bring that knee in. Independently stretching the back. Take the right arm out, bring the right leg over towards the left and look into it and keeping the shoulder down. You can just wring out more muscles. Breathing into it. After that, we've got eye of the needle, or you may be collecting into a piriformis stretch, coming all the way back to the centre, taking it to whichever's best for you, as long as you're keeping the pelvis square, so you feel the contact of both hip bone down. Breathing into it. You did absolutely amazing today. Absolutely boiling here. So I feel like I got a little bit sweaty. But it's just good to kind of fire up those leg muscles and feeling strong. And even if you did it body weight, honestly, you would have still got a good burn, which I'm sure you know about. Bring the feet down, knees over, come up to a seated position, and let's just finish off with that side bend, lift and lengthen. And then switch to the other side. And well done, great work. I shall see you for the next session on Wednesday, which we'll be focusing on through the core. Bye.